It's funnier this week because I said it.
Debatable. Right, 3, 2, 1.
And we all know you're a master
Jesus
debater.
Christ! I need to start the introductions, Walker.
Go on, I'll let you go. Go for it.
3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to Talking on the Couch. This is week 7 of the podcast. We hope everyone's okay today, and thank you for tuning in. Remember to give us a like, share it, comment, give us a little thumbs up, and if you can, just review it on Spotify. We are available on Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Music as well. And the actual video is on YouTube if you want to watch us just sit here. There's not much to do in the video.
No.
Like, it is just us, for some reason, pointing at our crotches at the moment. Throughout the week, we also release little shorts of this podcast because obviously the podcast is so long, so we put little snippets of it just to give you a small taster of some of the stuff that we discuss. And it's only a small taster. I think they're like 40 seconds to 50 seconds long each.
Yeah,
if you do want to watch them, you can follow us on TikTok or the YouTube Shorts or on our Facebook, which is Press Back to Continue on Facebook or Blue Sky. Any following is more than welcome. So, yeah, you can also donate on Streamlabs. The link is on most of our shorts that are more recent and on our Twitch stream. If you are watching on Twitch, I am literally just putting the...
And it might be on the chat here.
Well, that's what I'm putting on the chat. Right, there we go. Every link there is now on the Twitch chat. Right, so shall we get on with this week's podcast?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It definitely is.
I'm looking at the Twitch chat and it's not.
It's definitely on the Twitch chat.
I'm looking at the Twitch chat.
So am I.
But where is it on my... That's ridiculous. Hold on, I'm gonna quit Twitch and restart it. Something is rotten in the state of things that are rotten.
Not like we're doing a live podcast or anything, but yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Spooker. Oh, really? Is it on the Twitch chat, Spooker?
Yeah, it's just showed up now. Good man for posting it. Well done. Anyway, come on, let's get on with this.
Yeah, because I'm the one holding us up now.
Yeah. Well, we're all waiting on you now.
Well, we're kind of not. We're definitely waiting on you.
No, still waiting on you.
No, definitely waiting on you. What's the first segment?
Okay, so first segment is going to be unusual laws
from
around the world.
Around the world, and not just
America.
Because somebody likes to really focus on America.
Let me just close my PDF on American laws. Oh no, I've actually got all weird laws from the UK this week.
Oh, I've got one from the UK this week as well.
All of mine are from the UK, so.
Oh, well, so probably similar law to Ireland then.
Yeah, probably.
Right, you go ahead then. Do your first law from the UK.
Okay. It is. Oh shit! I can't even read that.
Oh, good. He's really researched this.
No, my eyes went fuzzy.
He doesn't know what he wrote.
Yeah, it's illegal to knock on somebody's front door and run away.
Yes, it is because it's public nuisance.
Yeah.
But that's not written down as that's illegal over here.
It's actually in the Metropolitan Police Act of 1839.
Which is London only.
Yep. So in London, you're not allowed to... If you're living in London and you're going to knock on somebody's door and run away, don't. You'll get arrested and jailed.
I don't think that's a legitimate thing that you found there, Sporker, because there is no laws anymore that just are for London only.
Yeah, no, it's not anymore. It's the Police Act from 1839. I did say that.
Yeah, but no, you said the Metropolitan Police Act of
1839.
Is it illegal to play that door run in the UK? I don't trust this law.
Well, if you don't trust this law, that's your own fault.
No, it's Jesus. It's not. You are right in the sense that it is illegal to do that, but like I say, it comes under a broader category, which the actual knock door run, which you said no, it definitely says it in the Metropolitan Police Act of 1839. It
Yep.
comes under, hang on, specific law. It just falls under that police act apparently.
Yeah.
Like there's no actual law that says you can't
Well, that
say
is
knock
the
door
law,
run.
and it just gives you what you can't do within that law. I
Yeah,
assume it's
essentially.
the same over here. Like they have the Police Act of 1839, and they have everything that's in that law that you can't do.
Well, can they not? I used
Well,
to
they
play
have
knock
to.
door run as a kid.
Yeah,
Well,
you
in
don't
fact,
live in
we actually
London.
changed the game rules though. We played knock door, stand there and ask for Barry or Gary.
No, we used to play chicken.
First one to
We
leg it
used to
loses.
go up, knock on the door, and then stand at the end of the driveway. And when the people come to the door, you just start laughing at them, and the last person to run away
To laugh in their face.
wins.
Ah. Yeah, we used to just basically would stand there, knock on the door, and then someone would come. It could have been anyone, we never knew who. Would knock on it and would wait for them to get to the door. Obviously, you don't want to be asking the door, and you just go, "Is Gary there, please?" But you weren't allowed to laugh or anything. You had to be completely serious. Gary there? What about Barry? Jerry?
Larry?
Larry? Larry there? But you basically go on like because there'd be a few of you at the door normally. It'd be like 4 or 5. So each one of
Yeah.
you would say a different name. So you're just going through the name. Occasionally, someone would go, "Yeah, that's me." And we did it
Yeah.
the once, and it was a big scary guy. And the first name we asked for, he said, "Yeah, that's me." And all of us just looked at each other and went, "Ah, shit." Left it.
What the hell do we do now?
Whole game
We
was
didn't think this
ruined at that point.
truthfully.
But yeah, that's what we used to do. So, but apparently that's illegal. So I'm going to prison. There won't be a
Yeah,
podcast
but
next
you
week.
didn't
I'll be
do
in
it in
court.
London.
No, it's
You
the
didn't do it in
Metropolitan Police Act
London.
became the Parliamentary and England Act.
Yeah, because they probably only had police in London when.
It would have been was it called London in 1839?
I'd imagine it was, yeah.
Yeah, I think it would have
It was
been.
called London back in like Robin Hood's time.
No, because it used to be called Londonderry. It wasn't always just
What?
London.
Well, I know in Knight's Tale it was called London back then.
Yes, because the American film.
And listen, that guy out of Resident Alien, he was in it.
Yes, the area was called London in 1839, though the
Hmm.
name officially applied only to the City of London, a smaller area within much of the larger metropolitan region.
Yeah, I'd imagine it started off as the City of London. It didn't start off as a huge, fucking big giant city landscape thing.
No, the name London officially referred to the ancient square mile at the heart of the city until 1889. So in 1839, it was Londonderry. Like the entire thing, the actual city. And then you've got the City of London, which was just that little square mile, which is still a little square mile now. And it's
Yeah,
where all the financial stuff of the world happens,
yeah. It used
including
to be
most
run
of the
by an
insurance
Irishman.
for America. Eh?
It used to be run by an Irishman.
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
It was the mayor of London City used to be an
Yeah,
Irishman.
yeah,
Like I think it was like the last mayor of London City.
yeah. It's its own little country, isn't it, London City?
Yeah, sort of. Doesn't
No,
follow the
it's
same
a
rules as
country
the rest
within
of
a
England.
country, much like the
Yeah,
Vatican is a country within Italy, but it's its own little
yeah,
country.
but I don't think it's officially declared a
No,
separate
it is.
country though.
It is.
I don't think it is.
Ah, you're making me Google more stuff.
Yep.
It's the city of
I need to
London.
fact check you.
This was on QI.
Your mama was on QI.
What the hell's that?
What's what?
It's a ceremonial country,
Yeah, so it's not officially a
which is
country.
part of
It's
the
just
UK.
it's just called a country, but it's not.
No, it is. It's its own little country.
It doesn't have its own government.
Yes, it does.
It can't pass its own laws.
Yes, it can.
No,
Jesus.
it can't.
Well, no, right. You don't understand how laws work over here, do you?
If they don't work the same as everywhere fucking else, then it's not right.
It does work the same as everywhere else that's in the Commonwealth and stuff like that. So it's the Parliament put a law through, but it has to be approved by the King. It's the same
Yeah.
in Australia and Canada and stuff. Their parliaments can put laws through, but it has to be approved by the King of England first before it can actually become a law. And that's what the City of London does. It puts a law through, and then it gets approved. I've just seen your little thing.
I got bored of you talking, so I looked through the emotes.
it gets approved by the King before it does a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it does have its own it has its own government inside the City of London,
Doesn't have its own military.
Up with the Mayor of London.
It doesn't have its own military.
It actually does as well.
It doesn't have its own police force.
Well, I'm guessing because the police force are part of the Crown. They're not part of the Parliament. So it would have the King's Guard, the King's Police. In England, Scotland, and Wales, the police are all part of the King. They're not part of Parliament. So the Parliament have no power over the police. Essentially,
yay!
They're all part. That's why they wear a crown on their badge. Yeah, this is funny, Sporker. What the hell are you doing to me?
Yeah, you're just googling stuff now and just reading Google. I don't trust Google.
I'm not. That was just generally my knowledge.
Onto your law that we found on Google.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't actually. I actually researched this stuff, unlike you.
How'd you research it, Lance?
Did
you go to the library and look up books?
No, I went to Wikipedia and looked at all the
Google
different laws around the world, and then I looked at the sources at the bottom. So screw you.
No, you did not. Do not lie to me.
Right, seeing as you're going through England laws today, I'm going to do my little England one. Okay. In England, a male is not allowed to look at a naked mannequin until the age of 10 years old.
Oh, I was actually going to do that one as well. I read that earlier. It was funny. It's just like your parents bring you through a department store and they suddenly cover your eyes. And what the hell is going on? There's a naked doll up there.
There's a naked bit of plastic. Don't look. I don't understand how you would stop it.
I can't remember what shop, actually. They had a shop at mannequins and they were fully atomic.
I am not helping you with this. Go on.
They were fully proper humans. They looked exactly like people.
No, I wanted to say
they had their private parts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. But it was just a mannequin for displaying clothes.
Do you reckon it's one of those things that used to be in the 70s and 80s where parents would take their... Basically, the child would come home and they'd be like, Dad, I like other boys. They'd be like, right, I'm going to straighten you up. Get down to Debenhams. There's a couple of naked mannequins there. Come on. We'll sort this out right now.
It's like you're coming of age. You get to 10 and it's like...
It's a tradition.
Come on.
Come on, here's your first bit.
There's your first mannequin.
Get
what do you think of them, son?
You can look, but you can't touch. Jesus, it's such a strange law, that one. So why?
Bizarre.
Because I know that there are, in shop fronts, they have to take them down and then redress them in order to put them back up in the shop front. But then,
usually in shops over here, they just dress them in the window.
Yeah, that's what I always thought they did. But when I was looking up this, apparently they have to take them down, take them out the back, fully clothe them, bring them back out, and then put them in the shop window. I would love to buy a shop.
Probably not so much of a law now.
I think it's still a law, but they just don't enforce it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I would love to buy a shop just outside of where the king lives and stuff, Windsor Castle and Buckingham Palace and all that sort of stuff, and just put naked mannequins there, and just go.
And what happens if you own a mannequin shop?
Well, you can't have naked mannequins outside, can you? You have
to. But how are you supposed to sell your goods?
That sounds so wrong. That's not a mannequin shop that you're thinking of, Spoker.
Yeah, I've seen a mannequin shop.
Well, I'm guessing you just
there's an industrial estate over in the west side of Dublin City, and it's a trade only industrial site, and they've got fashion stuff and like all sorts of stuff that you use for like shop fitting and stuff. And there is an actual mannequin shop that sells mannequins.
I know they're naked though.
Yeah, of course they're naked. How
Well,
else are they supposed to sell them?
well, they're
They
allowed
can't
to be
sell them with
naked
clothes
in.
on them.
Well, they're allowed to be naked there. Yeah, but they don't have 10-year-old boys in the 9-year-old boys in the
Yeah, it's probably
factory, do
like
they?
covered like an adult shop in a town, like the way they like
Yeah.
blacked out the windows and stuff.
We go to as you are fully aware, when we go to Wales, there's a place called Barmouth, which me and my wife like going to,
Yeah.
and there's an adult shop there. And this is a town that doesn't really have too many young people. It's literally just like one strip, this town, and I've never seen anybody going in and out. But you know it when it gets dark outside, they're all sneaking it because of the pub next door.
Yeah, but if you were the type of person that goes to adult shops, you're not going to go to the adult shop that's like up the street from you. You're going to go to like the next town over.
Well, no, because the next town over has probably got it's at Dalegio. I can't remember it because it's different. But yeah,
Yeah, but they've got their own. They've got their own adult shop there, but the people from the next town over go to that adult shop.
Oh, so they just swap over.
Yeah, the adult shops are just like removed by a town.
You know, in the middle, there's going to be a little dog in sight.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just on your way back, like let's try out our wares.
Yeah, you know, just flash each other on the way past in more ways than one. Anyway, yeah, right. That's the law. Yeah, in England, a boy's not allowed to see a naked mannequin until the age of 10.
Yep.
Your law. Your next one.
Okay. Did you know that it's illegal to fire a cannon within 300 yards of a private dwelling?
As a private dwelling, is that just
near
a house?
A private dwelling, like a house? Yeah.
Is this in the UK as well?
Yep.
Yeah. I know the reason for it as well, actually.
Because like they don't generally build houses beside fucking cannons for a start.
Well, no, normally they roll the cannon up to the house. But
why would they do that?
It comes
like, where's a good place to stick our cannon? Oh, just right there beside that guy's house.
Next to the bakery's fine, but the house, no. No, it's from years and years and years ago.
Obviously, because we don't really use fucking cannons anymore.
We do. We use cannons twice a year.
Ceremonial.
Yeah, ceremonial cannons. What's it called? March in the Troop.
Yeah.
Where we do the troop colours and stuff, we use cannons there. But yeah, it's because basically in the olden days they used the cannons for time and they used the cannons for all sorts of things. And as the city grew, they used to fire the cannon and it had a range of about 300 meters or just under 300 meters. So when they used to fire the cannons, it used to hit people's homes.
300 yards.
Yeah, that's about roughly how far the cannons would fire.
You don't use meters.
Yeah, we do use meters.
No, you don't. Use our imperial
meters. In fact, all of our running tracks and everything are in meters.
In actual fact, I'm surprised that you haven't renamed your currency imperial credits.
Yeah. No, it's generally for that reason because the cannonballs used to hit people's houses and stuff when the city was growing. So they made it against the law because people.
I'm sure in like war times when they were firing cannons, the people in the houses probably didn't mind that they were firing at the enemies. Like, doesn't matter how close they were to the house. Like,
I don't know. I reckon there's still going to be one geezer that just stands there because we just watch where you're throwing your balls.
Will you keep that going?
You nearly hit the adult shop. Don't just fire them that way. You know, there's one person just sticking his head out the window or her. Can't be sexist about these type of things, can we?
Or them.
Or they, them, it, the mermaid, I don't know.
Yep.
Right, I'm just going to look down my... that's a good one. But yeah, that's genuinely the reason. So I have heard about that law before, and I think there's a plaque in Westminster regarding that law as well. It's quite nerdy that I know that. I should be a police.
Don't they write all the laws and stuff in England on like sticks?
Yes. Yeah, we do, yeah. No, we do not.
It is. It's on something. It's on like a piece of wood. They're all written onto a piece of wood.
No,
and then the pieces of wood are kept in the basement of the.
No, it's
of Parliament
and stuff, and it's engraved.
No, it's on like wood.
You've got wood.
No, I'm telling you, I'm always 100% positive it's on wood because there's some saying about like breaking the piece of wood, and that's what
I'm
it
going to
refers
Google
to.
it because I haven't heard about the
Yeah.
wood. I know we put it on a parchment and it goes into the archives. Does the English laws get inscribed into? Remember, viewers, comment. Let us know if we're wrong on
Yeah.
anything.
But you can't comment here because like you can only comment in emotes, and I'm
No,
not trying to
comment on
fucking
the
translate that.
YouTube one.
Comment on Discord. Discord we always see.
No, English laws are not inscribed onto wood. Record copies of laws are inscribed on durable materials like paper and vellum, with ancient writing systems using wood. Modern UK lawmaking records are preserved on archival paper and historically on vellum and material made from calf skin. So no, we used to do it on wood, which is what I
Yeah,
said,
that's. I don't
but
mean to
not
just
anymore.
currently fucking do it,
I
like,
just
because,
said that no, we used
that,
to, but not anymore.
yeah, because that would just be insane.
Yeah, I said we used to, but
Where
not
are we going to write
anymore.
this
We just
law?
put it.
Let's write it on a piece of wood. Just write it there on that skirting board.
Go a bit further down the road as the geezer's still like inscribing into stone. A little nail and a hammer. Come on.
Yeah, because there's some saying that came from them
Yeah.
when they were getting rid of the law that they used to break the thing or burn it or something like that, and that was the
Yeah, you have to say the law's
creation of
no
that.
longer a thing, and yeah, but
Yeah,
no, it's
but
all.
a saying developed from that, like a common use saying. I can't remember what it is though.
Yeah, but we have loads of stupid sayings.
Yeah, so do
It's
we. Like putting stuff on the long finger. We have one of that law, that saying.
that's a
It's
law,
like,
is it?
yeah, you have to put things on
The
the long finger.
the long finger of the law or the long arm of the law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so putting something on the long finger is basically like procrastinating.
Ah, okay. I just call that not giving a shit.
Mm.
That's
But we have a
generally.
saying for it.
Yeah, that would make so. A good saying for you
Like you'd
guys
say
would
to
be,
somebody, "Are you
"Well,
putting that on the long finger?"
you go
Hmm?
exactly." I said you go, and then just went silent because you were procrastinating at that point.
Yes,
You didn't
indeed.
understand the joke. Screw you.
No, I didn't. That's because you're English.
Yeah, it's probably true. To me, I might as well be speaking French because you don't understand anything I'm saying. You haven't learned
Sacre
to speak
bleu!
English yet. First of all, play. Anyway,
Ah, demi
but yeah, we,
baguette,
we we
petit
don't still
pois.
inscribe to wood. It's not a thing anymore, but it is done on like paper and parchment and stuff, and we do still keep it in the archives. So, if you ever wondering what happens to the laws in the UK government and the King, there you go. Now you know.
Yeah, they're all
Right.
kept in the basement, aren't they?
My next law, and I don't quite understand how this works, and this will be the last one to run to each. Then we can move on to the next segment after that. Is it's illegal to be overweight in Japan?
Okay,
You know
I
that
don't know.
place with the samurai, not samurai, with
Yeah,
the over them geezers.
the
So,
ninjas,
no, they go in the circle. Sumo wrestlers.
sumo wrestlers.
Yeah, yeah, it's illegal to be overweight there.
Yeah, but what's overweight in Japan? It could be like 50 stone.
But I'm guessing they still use a BMI index.
Not
What?
necessarily because they didn't always have that.
Overweight in Japan. Let's have a look. In Japan, there is no specific definition for overweight. A BMI of over 25 kg squared or higher is considered obesity in Japan. So 25 kg squared.
What,
I
per
think that
meter squared?
yeah, that's what I was wondering about as well, actually. But
So
yeah,
like
because
I'm less than 2 meters tall. So I could be I have to be like under 50 kilos. I don't think so.
no, because it's per meter squared, not just height. It's not just a one, is it? Believe it or not, Spooker, there is a width to you.
No, it's not.
You're not
I'm a
just a stick.
completely one-dimensional figure.
Did you just interpret that as you're just a stick, like a 2D object?
No, it's not like that's what I mean. But like, how do you measure a square meter of person?
I'm looking at this, and overweight in Japan is 20 plus over 25 on the BMI scale.
I don't know what that is.
You know what BMI scale is, don't you?
I know what the
Body mass
BMI.
index.
I know what body mass index is, but I don't have a clue of the scale.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen it loads.
No.
Yes, you have. You have
No.
to have done because they would have tested your weight when you was getting your organs swapped over.
Yeah, and they used to tell me, yeah, your weight is fine.
They never actually tell you like what your BMI is.
Why would I need to know that?
Well, I'm considered overweight
Yeah, but why would I need to know that?
because it puts you at higher risk of heart attacks and strokes and all sorts
No,
of
but
medical
if
stuff.
they tell me your weight is fine, why do I need any more information than that?
You know, true story. This is genuinely true. I went into hospital once, and it wasn't for like the normal stuff, but I went in, and they did my BMI, and they said, "Oh, you're a little bit overweight. You might need to lose some weight. You put you at high risk of diabetes." And I was just like, "Well, I'm a bit late for that, isn't it? Because I've already got diabetes." I love that when they don't look at your record. But yes,
Yeah.
but in Japan, so if you have a BMI of over 25, according to this, it's illegal. So that country that prides itself on sumo wrestling, which I'm pretty sure their BMI is higher than 25, it's illegal.
Yeah. Unless it's mostly muscle and it's just like big muscles.
Have you seen them wobble about? That is not muscle.
I've never seen them actually wobble.
Oh, I have. Like you never seen a sumo wrestler get a slap in the face?
No.
You have to Google that. It's incredible.
I will put that on my list of things to do before I die.
There's videos about it on YouTube. It's amazing. Like you know that episode
There
of The
used to be like
Simpsons where
there
Homer
used to be
gets
like
punched. Go on.
yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, I do remember that. Yeah.
It's amazing because it just wobbles for ages. It's like that. But there used to
Yeah.
be what?
There used to be on like Eurosport. Did you ever have Eurosport over in the
Yeah.
UK? Yeah. But they used to be like at about like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. There used to be sumo wrestling on that like every night.
Yeah, you would have watched them wobble around.
Like back in the day, like.
I just also like to point out as well, sumo wrestling is a very traditional sport, and it's a very what's the word I'm looking for? They take a lot of pride, and they are very
Yeah,
very
it's
good at what they do.
very
I'm
it's
just
very
saying,
very traditional and like you
yeah,
wouldn't go like insulting a sumo wrestler because they're
there's a
fucking
lot of
huge for a
history
start.
behind it. So it's a very no. There's a
Like they do all the throwing of the salt and everything. It's very ritualistic.
it's a very honourable sport in Japan.
Yeah,
So
that's what I mean. It's very ritualistic. Like they follow the same format. Like they throw the salt down and
yeah. We're not having a go at sumo wrestlers. We're
no,
just saying that in
and
Japan
they're
it's
like.
illegal, and also that if you slap them, you're gonna see the cellulite wobble.
I was
That's
gonna
all I'm
say.
saying.
I was gonna say. I just stopped myself. They're huge in Japan.
Yeah. It is.
I know that
You've just said it now, so
I know the top weight class in sumo wrestling is called a yokozuna.
is it? I don't
Yeah,
know.
because back when I used to watch like professional wrestling, back when I was a kid, there was a wrestler on that called Yokozuna, and he was like supposed to be a sumo wrestler. He was actually Samoan, but he was dressed up like he was dressed up like a sumo wrestler, and
I
his
love
name
that
was Yokozuna.
on the Moaning of Life with Cole Pilkington when he does sumo wrestling. And he just gets thrown about the ring. If you
Yeah,
ever watch that, it's so if you haven't watched it, Cole Pilkington, which is a Sky program, it's normally
yeah,
on like Sky One or Sky Atlantic or whatever the hell it's called these days. Basically, it's Cole
Sky Max.
Pilkington, and he goes to Japan and he does sumo wrestling. He's this really skinny, bald guy, and it's just a massive sumo wrestler. He just grabs him and just chucks him. It's so funny.
There's been a few TV shows over the years that they've gone and tried
Yeah.
sumo wrestling though,
I
because I
think
remember that from
Robert
years ago.
Ramesh do
So
it as well at one point, and they just
they
get like
done it, yeah,
sat on, which is
yeah,
also hilarious. I find that amazing. Anyway, right, let's move on. So that was the stupid laws from around the world. So the next
yep,
segment is where me and Sporker will test each other's general knowledge with myth or truth. So this is a fact or myth that we've had a little look at, researched about, something you might
yeah.
have heard, and we're going to say so Sporker tells me what I'm going to say, if it's true or a myth. That's what I think, and then Sporker will tell me if I'm correct and do a little explanation on the
Yeah, so
myth
do you
or
want to go first? I just have to quickly look up Google for something.
truth. Oh, I wonder what that could be.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
So
Okay, do you want me to go or do you want to go
no,
first?
I can go first. It's fine. So
Okay, you go
my
first.
first one is the famous conqueror Napoleon You remember Napoleon? You was his mate.
Yep.
Yeah, the one with little man syndrome, even though he's a
Hmm.
normal height. Was once attacked by a horde of bunnies.
I'm gonna say true on that.
You saying true on that?
Yeah,
Why do you think true?
because it just sounds so completely fucking out there that it has to have happened. There's nobody gonna make that up.
Right, the actual the actual answer is true. He had
It was just far too far out there. There's
yeah,
no way that somebody made that up.
he had requested that a rabbit hunt be arranged for himself and his men. When the rabbits were released from their cages, the bunnies charged towards Bonaparte and his men in an unstoppable onslaught. That's how it's described.
Unstoppable onslaught of rabbits.
Oh my god, that one's incredible. I love that one.
I don't know. Well, there was that one in the Holy Grail, the Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Do you remember the rabbit?
yeah, I've got all the DVDs actually. They're just there.
Yeah.
I can actually see them here. But yeah, that one's genuinely true. Napoleon did once get attacked by a horde of angry rabbits or bunnies, but bunnies are baby rabbits, aren't they?
I think
bunny
it's just
rabbit.
a cute name for a rabbit. Like,
Yeah, it could be.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they're actually formally known as bunnies. Isn't like a formal name for a baby rabbit. Like.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, go on then. Your myth or truth.
Okay. The truth is the dogs sweat by salivating.
What?
Like their saliva is them sweating.
Is in the only form of sweating or not?
Yeah.
I don't think it's their only form of sweating. They do cool down through their tongues and the moisture loss and stuff, but I don't think it's a form of sweating. But I'm just for the purpose of the podcast, I'm gonna say false.
Yeah, it is false.
Because I'm pretty sure they cool down through their tongues, but I don't think they're actually.
No,
sweating.
they regulate their body temperature by panting.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like they cool down and stuff. Yeah.
And they actually sweat through their foot pads.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the only part of their body that sweats is their foot pads.
Yeah, there you go. So if your dog's walking around leaving little footprints of just water, they're probably
he's bloody warm.
They've either wet themselves, walked in it, and now he's taking it on a journey around your living room. Which Ray's done that before when she was a puppy, and luckily we've got hardwood flooring. But if you had like carpet and stuff, that's just.
Oh man, when my sister moved into our house first, like going back in the 90s, she moved into this sort of oldish home where like the lady had gone to live in a nursing home, but she had raised all her family in there. But like when we ripped up all the carpets, there was all like yellow stains all under the floor from where like the kids had just pissed all over the place.
Yeah.
And it was like that in every room.
Yeah, but you're talking to the one who used to be a carer. The amount of times I've had to tell someone I've had to shower someone because I've come in and they're just covered. And yeah.
Two unusual things happened on the beach today. To me, however.
What, you wet yourself on the beach?
No, I was walking along the seafront and with the dog, and 3 swans swam by in the sea.
What month is it? Yeah, they would be now.
Swans generally stick to freshwater. They don't usually go in seawater.
They got to either.
They can go in seawater, obviously, because like there they are in the fucking sea, but they generally stick to freshwater.
Well,
like they'll have all their babies and stuff, and they'll nest on riverbanks and canal banks and stuff. They won't do it near a sea.
Spooker?
October.
Yeah. So what do swans do in the winter?
Fuck around.
They migrate. So they'll just
they don't.
Yes, they do.
Swans don't migrate.
Yes, they do.
Get your Google machine out again.
Do swans migrate? Yes, many swan species migrate, but not all of them. The extent and pattern of migration depend on the species' location and food available. So yes, they do.
Okay, so the ones that live in like my local area are just fat lazy fuckers.
Are yours mute swans then?
What?
Mute swans are the ones that don't migrate.
No, they make noise.
There's the silent swans. Yeah, they're called
do.
mute swans. They're the
No,
ones
they
that.
make noise for sure.
Well,
No, the ones that are like beside where I live are just like the traditional like white swans with the
yeah, the
yellow
mute swan
beaks.
then. Yeah, mute
Yeah,
swans.
because they're only
Yellow
after having
beaks,
their
aren't they
babies, like,
orange?
because there's loads of little swan cygnets around at the moment.
Aren't they orange? The beaks.
I don't know. They're a color that's not natural on a fucking animal. Yeah,
Well, there you
but
go.
that was the first
Whooper
unusual
swans.
thing, and the second unusual thing was my dog swam today for the first time.
Barney swam
Yeah, and do you know why he swam?
because there was food in the water and he wanted it.
To get to the fucking swans.
Ah,
He's seen the swans. I love a swan. I do. Off he goes.
oh yeah, because your dog's from Cornwall all of a sudden. Sorry, you love a good swan here. And yeah, I'm just looking. So yeah, there's swans. That's pretty cool.
What?
Whooper swans. These swans migrate from their breeding grounds in Iceland and Scandinavia to the UK.
Do they?
So they go to somewhere really cold down to the
To
UK.
somewhere slightly warmer,
Just
but
very
not
next
really
couple of
that much
degrees.
warmer.
And then Berwick swans. These swans migrate from Arctic Russia to winter to warmer parts of Europe.
Now there's only one type of swan. It's the white ones.
There's loads. I think the queen
No,
or the king owns all swans. I don't know if it transferred out to him though, but we've had this discussion before. Right.
it's only in the UK. It's not all the swans in the fucking world.
No, it's most species do migrate, just a few that don't.
Yeah, but when you say, "Oh, there's a swan," what are you expecting to see when you turn around?
But there's a
A
swan.
big white bird with an orange or yellow beak.
It's one of the two
You're not
colours.
expecting to see something the size of a duck.
I don't know. I live next to a reservoir and we sometimes see some swans migrating because we've got a lot of swans around here and we do see them
Are you
going
sure
on their
they're not just
migration
like
path.
taking off
And spray painting
and then
geese.
land just on the other side of the?
No, because they don't tend to fly overhead until it's migration path. But I just like the image. Someone's gone around spray painting geese and just told them to go migrate just to
Yeah,
confuse
they
everyone.
they do flybys occasionally at the sea
Yeah,
from where I walk the dog. They
they
make an
will
awful
do, but
noise,
yeah, well that's
and
probably
they are
decent.
not graceful when they're landing.
No, they are not. Right, shall we move on anyway? You know,
Yes,
swans are actually really, really aggressive as well.
Oh
Swans
yeah,
are
I know.
extremely. They will rip you apart.
I seen a guy getting attacked by a swan,
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
but he was like, no, like live. I've seen him getting attacked by a swan.
Ah, cool. I've seen people get. I've been attacked by a swan. I had to leg it. It was.
Like he got pecked once and then he legged it, but he was lucky because like there's maybe like in the harbour beside where I walk, like where all the swans are usually around at the end of the river. There's like about 50 or 60 swans, like, and they were all coming at him.
You
Because
wouldn't.
I'd say it was,
You wouldn't stick
I'd say it
around,
was,
would you?
I'd say it was just after breeding season, and he probably wandered near
Yeah.
one of their nests or something like, and they're like clannish.
I have to. Me and Mary, we because of the reservoir and there's a massive like play area and stuff. The amount of times we've walked past and seen children trying to like kick swans and stuff. They just think if that swan turns on you, they're all coming after it, and they will drag you under the water. If you see a swan, leave it alone, especially if the
Yeah.
cygnet's around. Don't.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Cygnets are
They're
baby
vicious. Like.
swans, by the way, just for anyone wondering. Leave it alone because they can drag you under the water. They are really strong. Anyway,
But
yeah,
even like when there's anybody walking by the swans like with a dog or anything, they're like hissing at the dogs and stuff like.
they don't tend to do that by us as much, but I think they're more used to people because of where we live.
You're
Generally...
quite close to them. You're quite close to them when you're walking by on the footpath, like.
Yeah, you are here. Well, you've seen the pictures where I've got up to them and sent you pictures. Not of the swans, just of my pants. Anyway, yeah, let's move on. So,
Yeah, let's go. Next one.
So that will do for myth or truth. I think if we both said two each.
We're only done one each.
No, we haven't.
That was only one each. Oh, I done the dogs sweating by salivating.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only one that I've done.
Didn't you do one about
And you've
swans?
done the rabbits attacking Napoleon. I don't know how we got onto the swan subject.
We don't digress here at all.
No, not at all.
Okie dokie then. Medieval people thought the world was flat. So people from medieval times thought the world was flat.
That's
True or
false.
myth? Why is that false?
Because I reckon they didn't have enough knowledge of a fucking world to think that it was flat or round or otherwise. I just don't think they thought about it.
No, they knew it was one thing or the other, or they thought it was one thing or the other.
I think they were more educated by medieval times.
The actual answer then is myth. People thought the world was flat is a myth. They knew the world was round because some watchtowers on mountains and church tops were tall enough to be able to see the world's curve. So basically, people in medieval times, which is what, the 1600s, maybe before then?
I'm not sure. I could make up a date there, and like I wouldn't know.
Just gonna medieval times.
1200s.
It was the 5th century to the 15th century. So 500 to 1500. This 1,000 year period was
1400
times. No, it says here spanning from around 500 AD to 1500 AD. So you are right. That's not the 15th century because
I was just gonna say, but like there you
go. That's off Google, by the way. That one. But yeah,
jury's still out on that then.
So people in 500 AD knew more than flat earthers.
Yep.
Just saying.
Sounds about right.
There you go. So that one is a myth because we could physically see the curvature of the Earth, and we had watchtowers and stuff that we could physically see. Yeah. In fact, if you
that being said, if you stand on the coast on like a hill, you can see the curvature of the Earth. You don't need a watchtower.
You can see it from our house. You can physically see the curvature of the Earth because we're surrounded by fields that goes on for miles and miles.
That's what I mean. If you stand on the coast, like you can see to the horizon. You can see the curve on the horizon.
Yeah, if you go to the seaside, yeah. Unless you get these people that just refuse to turn their head slightly and go, nope.
If I go up to the top of if I go up to the headland in the town beside where I live, I can see Wales.
Can you? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
On a really clear day, if I get the binoculars out, I can see Ireland from Barmouth. But I need to get the binoculars out. I can't just see it with the naked eye. Anyway, what's yours? Because we do need to move on a little bit.
You can see Wales because it's higher ground. We're directly across the water from where I live, so you can see it because it's higher. Like
but what's your myth or truth then? Because we do need to move on.
Adam and Eve were kicked out of the Garden of Eden for eating an apple.
False. It's just a general fruit. It doesn't actually say what it was. It just says they ate from the tree of knowledge.
It just says in the book of Genesis that it was a forbidden fruit.
That's what I just said. Like it was just a general fruit. It also wasn't a snake. At no point does it ever say that it was a snake in the Bible. It
said serpent, didn't it?
It doesn't even say serpent.
Doesn't it? I thought it just said serpent.
No, I can't remember its exact phrasing now. But no, it doesn't even say serpent or snake. It's just the creature of the devil. We just interpreted it as a snake. That's just the way it's taught in schools and stuff.
We don't have snakes in Ireland.
Basically, a geezer, you do. A geezer was terrified of snakes and just said, "Nope, you're gonna go to hell now." But no, you have adder snakes in Ireland.
No, we don't. St. Patrick got rid of them all.
But wasn't he a leprechaun though?
St. Patrick, no.
Did he actually get rid of all the snake? What?
Yeah, he drove them out. He was like the Pied Piper for snakes.
I'm not sure that's a thing.
Look it up. Just go and ask Google. Did St. Patrick get rid of all the snakes in Ireland?
No, because it was. Oh, you don't have any native snakes.
I know that because St. Patrick got rid of them all.
The main reason is that the land was covered in ice during the last ice age, and by the time it warmed up, the island had become separated from mainland Europe.
And St. Patrick found like the last 5 of them and threw them off the edge into the water.
Just span them around like and just chucked them.
Just 5 of them. That was all that was left.
Chucked them over to England.
Yeah, and they were hiding in a cave. They were hiding in a cave.
You have lizards though.
So?
No, I'm just saying, you have lizards.
Is that not acceptable to you?
The only native reptile found in Ireland is the common lizard.
Yep.
A popular myth attributes the lack of snakes to St. Patrick, who is said to have banished them into the sea after they attacked him during the 40-day fast.
Told you.
So he got really annoyed because he hadn't eaten and just got rid of them all. No.
He threw a hissy fit.
Oh, Jesus. But yeah, there you go. No snakes in Ireland. I didn't know that one. You should have used that as a factor myth.
I thought everybody just knew that because Ireland's great and everybody knows everything about it.
Oh yeah, you're the greatest nation on the earth. Everyone says so.
Mm-hmm.
You sound
It's
like
not just the Irish saying it.
You see, is the name Jeffrey too? You sound like a certain president. Right, yeah.
Oh,
right.
listen, we're having our own presidential problems over here at the moment. Don't get me started on that.
Right, let's move on to gaming news because I love having to edit for all of this. I tried to make it half an hour long today and move on, but you was like, nope, we're doing 2 each. Okay, right. So the next segment is gaming news. So this is news from games or tech. I might expand it to tech next week, depending.
Yeah, maybe because there's very little gaming news.
Yeah, that's happened over the last week. There wasn't a fat lot that happened this week. The first bit. What do you remember? What the guy's name was that I told you earlier, Spooker?
Yeah, but I'm gonna let you. I'm having difficulty pronouncing it, so I'll let you do it.
I apologise to anyone if we mispronounce this. It's not a native name to England or Ireland. It is Tomonobu Itagaki, and he died at 58 this week. For anyone wondering, he created the Dead or Alive series and Ninja Gaiden, which are two very, very good games. Classic games, because Dead or Alive's been around for years, hasn't it? But the guy who created them is sadly passed away at 58. So thoughts and commemorations to his family and friends. He would have left a lifelong memories for most, especially Dead or Alive beach volleyball.
I never really played the Dead or Alive games.
The beach volleyball one was graphic, to say the least. For the time that it came out, a lot of people were wearing bathing outfits, essentially, on the beach to play volleyball, and yeah, they were definitely, I'm going to say, very busty. I don't think there was any men in that game. I can't remember in beach volleyball. I think it was all women. But that might have been me as just a teenage boy, just playing it, just only ever selecting the women.
It's not a teenage boy thing. It's a male thing.
Yeah, just gender. No, not boys under 10. Not boys under 10.
No, they're only allowed not look at mannequins. It's fine to look at real women. Just not mannequins.
We used to have magazines in the we call it alleyway, which is just like a. Well, you've
got alleyways. Let's just rewind that a bit. Back in our day, we used to have magazines with nudie pictures in them. I don't think you can get any of them anymore, can you?
I don't know.
You can probably get them in them adult shops. Like, I don't frequent
them. It was rule of the street, though, that everyone knew that if there was someone would put a magazine, no one knew who. There was always a fresh one every week. No one knew who put it there, but it was there. And if you picked it up to have a look, you had to put it back.
Oh yeah,
because if you didn't put it back, everyone knew you were the one who didn't put it back, and you was in trouble. That's just rule of the street. Don't there's very severe laws and very severe consequences for breaking those laws. And I don't mean that the police are going to knock on your door. More like Barrow is going to become knocking on your door. But yeah, anyway.
You seem to have a fantasy of like Barrys and Larrys and stuff, and Garys.
Oh no, it's more Gary today. It's like Gary's really up there for me. Oh, anyway, the next bit is Sonic the Hedgehog, the popular Sega character, because they're Nintendo character then. The popular Sega character is now on the satellite navigation system Waze. I don't know if some people still use Waze. I still use Waze. Sporker hates Waze, apparently.
I don't hate it. I just said it's not really used in Ireland.
It's used here a lot, but
like, there's no point in using it. There'd be no point in me using Waze if nobody else uses it.
Waze has always confused me a bit, actually, because you can select what you want your picture to be, but then you can never see your picture.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
because like the way in Waze, like you can press the buttons and stuff to say that there's bad traffic and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it like reports it live. If I'm just driving along using Waze, nobody reports the stuff. So it's pointless.
Why would nobody report the stuff?
Because nobody uses it.
Well, you use your voice commands to report it.
No, nobody uses the app.
Yeah, but there's got to be some people in Ireland that use Waze.
Yeah, but there's like 5 million of us. If 2 people use like Waze in Cork, that's useless to me when I'm driving in Dublin. It's not going to be of any use. It's not going to be any use to me at all. They're on the other side of the country.
52,800 people in Ireland use Waze.
No, 52,800 people have the app.
Nope, so they're actively using Waze. Just have a look how many people. I love the way you haven't actually published how many people in Ireland drive.
Oh, it's at least 4 million.
Yes, because all the kids around you are driving. Newborns, no, but kids, yep.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, so yep, Sonic the Hedgehog is now on Waze. If anyone's got it, by all means, give it a go. Get somebody else have a look at your Sonic.
What's the voice? Is there a voice on it?
I don't know. It didn't say in the news article. It just said Sonic's on Waze.
So you use Waze and you didn't actually download it, like to see what it was?
I don't listen to the voice because it does my head in. Because you're driving along and you're just screaming, turn left into like somewhere.
Didn't Morgan Freeman do the voice for Waze as well once?
You can select multiple voices on it. It just depends.
And William Shatner
at one point.
You can have William Shatner as well, talking like Captain Kirk.
And you can also have some very erotic voices as well, which is the Waze tried to make them all human the once, and it was so funny listening to it. But yeah, anyway, moving on from there. So the biggest news of the week, especially for the gaming community, is Battlefield 6 is now out, and it sold over 7 million copies in its first 3 days. It had a budget of just over $400 million, and its global sales got 350 mil global sales. With
so they didn't even make their money back. Like
1.8 million copies were then sold on Steam, making them a further $100 million. And it's published by EA Games. So me and Spooker discussed this earlier, and we both decided there's going to be so much paid-for content in that game.
Yeah, in-game purchases all the way, baby.
I don't think EA are ever going to downlive the time they got sued for having gambling in their game with the loot boxes.
Yeah.
But when that happened, everyone just lost faith in EA. But yep, that's Battlefield 6. Apparently it's doing extremely well for a game. It's not going to beat GTA 6. When that comes out, that's going to be insane. You can actually add it to your list and stuff in the PlayStation Store now as well.
Can you?
But yeah, you can't buy it yet, but you can add it to your wish list and things. So
it's not out until like the end of next year, is it?
Isn't it fall 2026?
Yeah, so like the end of next year, because I don't use fall.
The second half of the year.
Yeah, I have 2 seasons, summer and winter. I don't do fall.
I don't even have that. I have cold and warm. Cold and too hot is what I have. No, when is GTA 6 coming out? I can't remember if
I thought it was like September.
May 26th.
Yeah, but I thought it got delayed after that. Did they not say that it got delayed by a few months?
No, it was a rumor that it possibly could have been delayed, but it wasn't.
Okay.
You know when you get the AI that comes up everywhere.
No, but I thought that they had said, "Oh yeah, well,
I'm going to
send
you this file tomorrow, and you can edit it."
No, you're right. Thanks.
But yeah, no, it's not delayed. It's been delayed repeatedly. That's how it got to May the 26th, 2026. But yeah, it was AI thing saying that it could possibly be delayed, and it never ended up being delayed further. So at the moment, we're still on for May the 26th, 2026, hopefully. So there you go. If you want to get GTA 6, that's a bit more news for you, but it's not weekly news.
Yep.
It's like national news.
No, it's not. Ooh. It's like yearly news.
So whatever achievement Battlefield 6 makes, it's never going to beat GTA 6.
No.
Anyway, yes, so that has been Talking on the Couch. Woo! Yay!
Yay!
So everyone that has watched, will watch, possibly watch, and can watch, thank you very much for watching. Remember to check out our other channels. So we've got Discord, Facebook, Blue Sky, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter,
Facebook,
YouTube. I've said Facebook, TikTok,
Instagram.
Remember to check them out and give us a like, share, follow. If you've made it this far, subscribe. Just you might as well. Go on.
Yeah.
Go
Have a
on.
go.
Go on.
Yeah.
If you
Join
don't
us on
like it,
Discord for more fun and giggles.
if you don't like it, then why the hell have you watched for this long? But if you don't like it, just watch something else. We've got plenty of shorts.
Some people watch an entire episode of something before they make up their minds about it. You know that, don't you?
They're incredibly indecisive people.
Yeah.
But that's just life. Right, so yeah, thank you very much for watching. We've been Pressed Back to Continue. I've been Loans.
I've been Sporky.
And good night.
Nighty night all.